Hey everyone, this is Big Ed, and this is Mass Effect Andromeda Part 3. From the last part, we are currently on the Nexus, so we'll be exploring that and following with the objectives of discussing with members of the Nexus crew, for want of a better term. And hopefully, I do hear we're supposed to be getting a nice little ship. You know, something to fly about with. I'm very much looking forward to getting it. It's called the Tempest. Keep forgetting about the loading screens. Aha!
What choice do we have?
Right, let's see if we turn on
How the
volume.
hell should I know? Spender, you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it.
And we're done. Hyperion status,
Damn it.
all clear.
Oh wow, yeah, I forgot she was a angry woman.
Something you want, Ryder? You'll have to see to your own ship. I'm not in a risk-taking mood.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Of course, Ryder.
Of course, Ryder. She makes it sound like she's being nice to me by being a see you next Tuesday to me. Wow, sorry. Just gonna have to change my settings. When I first started, I turned the mouse sensitivity up. I think that might have been a mistake. Yeah, because it's mouse. Let's see. That's a little bit better. Okay, right, so I do hear we have an information board. Let's play.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together.
I don't know
Look
why, but I
around at your
pictured her
achievements.
far
And
older.
if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
Huh. Wonder if she's still in status. Stasis.
You are Employee Writer, Salary Code 19B, Active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
Okay, let's talk to the staff
For
directory.
initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison.
You think they'd put
For
that in the
station
forward
maintenance,
screen
please
here
contact Superintendent
instead of just
Kesh.
there?
For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros.
Look at Nexus status.
Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations.
That's nice. Viability
Viable
status.
planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk.
At least he's pretty honest about that.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda.
Okay, seriously, that kind of looks like there should be loads of information on that screen. I wonder if that's an oversight or something that's just not been updated. Oh, security guard. Punch him in the face later if you upset me. Yeah.
Mello, you already checked the consoles down here, right? Huh. I think you forgot to hit confirm when you filled out the forms. They're not listed.
And Tan's office is there. So we'll have a look down here.
What am I going to do?
Kandros. Guy in combat by a random combat pose. Right, okay, that does make a lot of sense.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
This is wrong. Just wrong. What am I going to do?
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts, holding key positions, or
I
just
do like the look of the
distracting
new Turian armor. It just
Authorization
looks so
complete.
much more
luck out
badass,
there.
even than Garrus's. Ignore that for the minute. Lieutenant, based on the status report C16C, it seems you're no close to gaining a foothold in any sector without decent recon. Greater intel on this enemy. I'm starting to think our efforts are futile. The risks involved, a continued loss of resources and lives, make it hard to justify. With the morale list low, we need to scale down expectations again. Kandros. Mariette.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last.
Yes,
Maybe
that's
you
hope.
could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Let's go logically.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, that the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Why not?
I'd be happy to.
Nice little Nexus side quest.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Milken, I love you. Oh wait, sorry, it's for you. Again though, I mean look at the detail, I mean, such an improvement. Again, the Omni tools look a little bit clunky, but past that, I'm currently enjoying it. Taurians are quite cool anyway, so. Let's talk to Liam, shall we?
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is, let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
I have the unique fear. Go on.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
This wasn't in the job description. We have to find a world, then save it.
Glad it's not just me feeling it. But it's not just you either. We're a team, right? It's what they need us to be.
Yes, Liam, we're all a team, and I now have to go sort out some female Turian's alleged criminal husband. That's going to be interesting. I have to admit, there was one question that someone asked. Press the hike. What was it? Turians, that's right. Why are there... no, not Turians. Quarians. Why are there no Quarians? Technologically advanced, highly intelligent. Seriously, why are there no Quarians here? And, wow, zippy. Hey honey, are you super fast or are you super fast? Well, let's talk to Harik.
You must be the Pathfinder.
Yes.
Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Hirik, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Cool. Can I join it?
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
I love it. Dr. Adrena. Oh, I keep forgetting to hold the E.
We've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people.
Yes, they're probably all dead. Wow, I am Mr. Positive today, aren't I? Okay, we'll do the nice...
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Yeah. I'm picking up side quests left, right, and centre. I've only just started it. Can't say it, but they're all useful. Okay, this will be entertaining.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Fucking useful. Very fucking useful. Okay, well. Console. Okay. Professor Harik, talk to him again.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Yeah, why not?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Wow, this is kind of interesting. Let's see if Adrena.
The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there's more they can do.
Oh wow, I'm packing my side quest log something wrong.
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of young minds. I want to craft a model of the cluster for them, accurate and splendid from your data. My prototype is on that console. Add more scans to improve it, and I will share my educational budget with you, and my thanks.
Oh wow, this is ridiculous.
Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Oh, thank God. I thought this was going to be about a 20-minute video of just nothing but side quests from those guys. Well, security features, I would be interested. Right, there. Okay, random. I would have thought there would have been actual security footage. Marginally disappointed, if I'm honest. Okay, right. Let's talk to the arms merchant, shall we?
I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
You got it. Shop till you drop. Here I come.
That's fine. Hey, wait. Please don't drop anything you bought from me, okay? Tam would have my head if anything happened to you on my account.
How much? How much? I only have 100 credits. Wow, 3,600. Ouch. Right, okay. Right. I'm hoping I didn't just completely screw something up. Okay, so that was a brief tour of the shop. Oh, hello, Sergeant Akar.
Help you?
Pathfinder Rider, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Milkgun, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Do I go cold and logical or heartfelt? And I'm going heartfelt.
Your wife's all broken up over
Anyone
this.
who knows me.
She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Why
I
don't you
was
tell me
part of a futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them, but I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once. The evidence will decide. Don't give up.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
I suppose the other Tyrian didn't mind me. Ah, you're going to help him, eh? The guy's an asshole. He shot his friend. Bah ha ha. Holy crap. Look at all the icons on the map, guys. I think I've successfully managed to gather more of a headache than I've had. Yeah. More side quests than I thought I could gather in 10 minutes.
The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark.
What's the word on the Tyrian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I spoke with Nilk and Rensis. The man found
I have a
guilty of
feeling
murder on
that
Eos.
unless they appear
Yes,
later
our
in the
first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
It doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying?
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Oh well, okay, let's talk about the other
What
crap.
do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. But that isn't news to you, right?
No.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. It's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
That doesn't sound too positive.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Don't blame you. I have to admit, if I was given the opportunity to travel to another galaxy, guys, I'd probably do it. As long as there was a quick button to come home, though. Okay, right. Playback recording. Where is it there? Loading. False flag operation. Sabotage the enemy. Delay ships. Okay. Boop-a-doop. Crew team, grizzled veterans. Yeah. Okay, so obviously I'm looking at the wrong. Seriously, no. Wow, I can't believe I actually had to exit that. So journal. Missions, weapons, codex. Aha! Da 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 da. Okay, right. I'm still getting used to the UI.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Let's have a listen.
Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation! We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back. No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Huh. Even if I have to... Okay. Let's talk to Miss
Captain
Sandra.
Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilkin murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
That's such a
Did
wicked
Nilkin seem
hair going
remorseful?
there.
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd
Maybe
fought
he
and
was-
Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Sons fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Wow, I do kind of enjoy it. And
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
I think I'm gonna have to talk to this. Well, Tan. So I think what we'll do is we'll talk to Tan.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others
How
from
do you
accessing
voice
them.
this guy?
It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis.
Might have to look
The
at
more
his voice
colonists
actor.
we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Not so much.
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the pathfinder you pretend to be.
Ooh, that was
Where's my
bad.
ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a
well
moment,
below
we should
the belt.
discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
No, I'm fine. Right, I do kind of need to talk to this guy about the other thing anyway.
Ryder.
Oh,
You
that
may
was...
have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
He sounds
I didn't know
Chinese.
him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light.
No,
Did you have
really?
some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
Yeah, good thing everything's on
Usually
Eos.
Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
No, it won't, mate, because I have a unique feeling.
The more certain
We'll
we
go
can
logical with this
be, the
one, okay.
better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Okay, let's ask about the missing arcs, shall
Any
we?
more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
If we see them at all. It'd be nice if we got some
What do I need
DLC
to
where
consider
another
in
arc
making
turned
the
up.
planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost
excuse
is
me.
critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any pathfinder. And don't
I
forget
do
forward stations.
love the way he
You'll
described.
want
Well,
those.
it can be discouraging if you see your mates getting shot.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Wow, don't sound too excited about throwing me in the deep end,
Sounds
you
like the
son of a
Nexus has had a rough time of it.
tadpole.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
Holy shit. Didn't
How did
realize
Jean
that.
Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
That's how it is. Very much like Elias Shenberg. You never really got to see his vision done in Gundam 00.
Cantor's mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed
That
the
again, eh?
mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we called them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but
No,
eventually
was
turned
the head.
a traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
Sounds like he's got a lisp.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good
Excuse me.
riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle,
Charming.
nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Wow, what a racist son of a bitch.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge
nuts.
that they are a violent, ignorant species.
Sorry, I just dropped
Long
something.
ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Nice. He's got a really
What
good
more can you
attitude
tell me
towards
about the
Krogan.
initiative?
I can see why
It
everyone likes
represents
the
the greatest
initiative.
migration ever attempted.
Oh.
No one had ventured beyond the
Take a
Milky Way
breath.
before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of
I'm
reasons,
I'm
one for
sorry
every
that you have to
colonist
put
here.
up with this. I might
What
edit
does
it
any
out,
pilgrim
but
seek?
I
Usually,
do think it's
happiness,
important information.
finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
He
What do
can't.
you know
He's
about
not
the early
American.
days of the
He
initiative?
can't be American.
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth, wealthy, young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Yep, because they're all fools. Mwahaha.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Other questions? Other questions? Tan's roll.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
Ooh. Why?
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky.
It sounds like most political parties.
What's their problem with you?
Labour versus
I'm not
Conservatives.
Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Revenue management.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know.
I do
When I
love
was
that.
young, I
You're an
was
accountant,
fascinated
really?
by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds,
Here's a
my
question.
authority
How
can
young?
ensure that you do.
Solarians don't live much past 40 years old.
Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm gonna see
all.
this guy
Thanks for your
later.
time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Stop talking, let me leave the room. So, I'm assuming that's probably sort of like his meeting slash bedroom up there. But, okay. Right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Because, no, that's not what I want. How do I save the game? Let me just check the time. Make sure it's the right save. Yes, it is the right save. Okay, right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to head off. I shall see you in part 5. If you like this video, please like, rate, subscribe below. Tomorrow we'll be talking to Sam. And we shall be, hopefully, fixing my implant. And I do apologise. It's a little bit of a slow burn of this game to begin with. Lots and lots of talking. And hopefully we'll go and explore a planet as well. Right. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.